Right. I said earlier that I can't type what the name of this show is. Do you know what we're going to play?
Name that tune.
No.
Is it Q-Bert swearing game?
No. it's Chateau de Cogda.
Hey!
Oh, hey, good stuff.
Oh, fantastic.
So what I've got is I've had people send me questions which are on this roulette wheel.
Oh, this is brilliant. How exciting.
And you three have to try and get to 7 before us. I'm including myself because I've had to set half the questions, and I've sort of edited them as best I can. I'm sorry if they're too easy or they're too hard. If they're too easy, use the time to make sure you're absolutely sure it can't be something else.
Okay.
Right. And if you don't know, then you obviously just have to do the best you can. Okay, so there are 13 questions hidden there. You get 1 minute to discuss your answer, and then one of you has to, who's the captain, has to. I'm just going to say for now, Nick, you're the captain. Okay, we can change later. You have to you decide which one answer you're going to give. That's it. Simple as that. Okay. If you get it right, you get a point. If you don't get it right, the audience wins a point. First to 7 wins.
Just the audience. This is like a $1 million mind game, basically. So that's the sort of questions we're getting here.
Yeah, except there's no money involved. This is much more like the original Russian version. All right, off you go. Which one would you like?
Go on, Dan. You can pick first.
13 is my lucky number, so we'll go with 4.
Right, number 4. Okay, this is sent in by Alex McMillan. Oh, this is quite a good one to start with. So let's see if this works. Hopefully my sound works. I contain appearances by some very famous Shakespearean characters, 4 other men, a father, and finally an American and an African. I feature parts of South Asia, Canada, and Peru along the way. Despite some early pieces being in Greek, people all over the globe know me word for word. What am I?
Is it the Globe Theatre?
Oh, hang on, sorry.
The clock's not running for some reason.
It is running, honestly.
Okay. Why would it be the Globe?
It features famous Shakespearean characters.
Feature parts of South Asia. Why would South Asia? Ooh. Peru. Why Peru? Why Peru?
Parts of South Asia, Canada.
The Andes. That's like Lima, Canada, Ontario, Toronto. Lima, Quebec. There's like Romeo and Juliet. We're also doing things like. We're going to go with later as the letter NATO alphabet, I think.
NATO alphabet.
Is that right? 4 other men.
Early pieces being in Greek. Yes, definitely.
Guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Stop talking. All right, Nick. What's your answer?
The NATO alphabet.
Correct answer is the NATO alphabet.
Well done, and that's an inspired answer.
Yeah, for Romeo and Juliet, you've got Charlie, Victor, Oscar, and Mike. Then you've got Papa, father, and Yankee and Zulu. And then you go to India, Quebec, and Lima. And of course, you've got Alpha and Delta at the start. And that's it.
A great question, Alex. Well done if you're listening.
Yeah, it was good. It was one where I had to write back and say, I don't know the answer. And then like 2 minutes later, I went, oh, no, I've got the answer now. Okay, so on to the Schlagers. Another number, please.
Come on, Lewis.
Let's go number 9.
Number 9, okay. This was set by me, I'm afraid. An artist spends most of the day sketching in a different room to her subjects. The artist is not famous and the picture is worthless. Even some of the faces are wrong. Nevertheless, the client gratefully shows the artwork to thousands of people soon after. Why?
Oh, God.
Okay. So
Is it some sort of automatic writing thing? Like Darren Brown sort of.
See, I was thinking it's like a prison sort of identi-sketch type of thing.
Oh, like an identity thing. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's her subject.
Oh, the artist is not famous. Okay, no.
The artist is not famous. The picture is worthless. The faces are wrong. So there's multiple faces. It doesn't necessarily faces of people. Could be faces of die. Shows the artwork to thousands of people soon on.
Why thousands? Is this a YouTube thing or something?
It's not going to be to do with money, is it, in some way?
Gratefully shows your artwork.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
No.
Nick, what's your answer?
It is. Yeah, okay, it's like an identity parade thing. Like a criminal thing.
What do you mean by a criminal thing?
Well, those I can't remember the name for it. Lewis described it. It's where you try and
No, you have to tell me what you mean.
Yeah, it's. I'm trying to think of a word.
Just describe.
Identikit. It's
no, it's not.
No.
It's not that. No,
Right,
no.
right.
Strictly, it is a court artist.
Right, sort of.
Okay.
Ballpark, but wrong.
Yeah,
Of
you
course.
were close. Okay, so she's not legally allowed to draw anything in court. So she has to write down some details of what everyone's wearing, go into another room, and then do the drawing. You can't identify any of the jurors, so you have to draw their faces wrong.
Yes.
And yet, obviously, those drawings are later put on television. Okay.
Yep. That's good.
Okay.
Happy?
Yes.
All right. So that was close, but I'm afraid that's one to us. Okay.
Number
turn,
We've got time for another one.
Yeah, number one.
Nick, pick a number.
One.
Okay.
Number one. Okay, I think this is probably the easiest one. So try and spin it out to 60 seconds. Okay. All right, here we go.
No pressure.
This is sent in by Peter Scandrett.
Hello, Peter.
In which TV series were the baddies goodies?
Not good, surely.
Okay, well, were the goodies baddies? Because there was a TV show called The Goodies, weren't they?
Yes. Were Tim Brooke Taylor, Bill Loddy, and Graham Garden ever baddies in a drama?
Oh, okay.
I can't think.
Bill Oddie, yeah, Tim Brooke Taylor.
They've probably all been in Doctor Who at some point.
It's between those two, because The Goodies seems like too much of an obvious
It's like an
answer.
obvious answer, isn't it? But I can't think why it would. It's obviously worded quite deliberately. Is my thing.
I think go for The Goodies. I think, but then why would they be? I think we've fluffed this.
Either overboard, underboard. Okay, we have to find out
All right, Nick, what's your answer?
the goodies.
Okay, the correct answer is Banana Man.
Ah, yes, of course it is.
Why was it?
They
Because
played
did the voices of a bad
Tim Brooke
guy.
Taylor, Graham
Oh.
Garden. They did the voices for all the characters, including the bad guys.
Yeah.
You were thinking along the right lines there, Nick.
Right lines.
Just didn't get there.
Yeah, just needed the last step. Anyway,
That's fun.
one
I'm
for
doing
us.
this. It's much harder than anticipated, but that's fine.
Well, I have tried to sort of, balance them.
No.
So that that's
You're-
close.
When I hear the answers, I'm already going, ah.
Yep.
Yeah,
but
well, that's good.
because I don't think very creatively, so I rely down in Lewis to see things that I can't. So
Oh, you're relying on me to get any of this.
all right, we'll rely on Dan then.
Oh,
I'm enjoying. it.
meanwhile, we're back to the penalty shootout.
Should we do that later?
By the way, we'll come back to that definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Should we do the other thing then? We're watching shootout now. Yeah.
Back to,
Yeah,
watching
the
come back to
secondary.
We will come
reason
back
why
to
we're
this
here.
as the
Yep.
evening.
More of that later.
That's
Right,
excellent.
let's go back to who, what, where.
No, you got to say it right. Что, где, когда.
Stock die Когда.
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. I spent all week learning this. Right, according to Google Translate, that's what it is. I'll just get the right window up. Which is that one. Okay, and hopefully that's still going to work. Right, pick a number.
Go on, Dan.
Oh, by the way, for the people that are not watching before, it's effectively the Russian original version of $1 Million Mind Game. We're just playing for points, first team to 7, and some of the questions have been sent in by you, the audience, over the last week. For which, thank you. All right, pick a number.
Okay, as my lucky number is 13, let's have number 10.
Number 10. All right, this has been sent in by David J. Bodycombe, whoever he is.
Right.
Okay, what's in the box? There are over 3 million pairs of these in the UK. Half are black and white, the others are yellow and white. Sorry, that should be yellow and black. My apologies.
Right.
Some are worth tens of thousands of pounds. Even though they're stolen occasionally, they can be replaced for about 20 quid.
Okay.
Pairs, black and white, yellow and black.
Yeah, it should be yellow and black, sorry.
Okay.
And is it 3 million or 30 million?
30 million.
I'm just trying to think what things are yellow and black.
Black and white dice. So it's an item in the box, so they're quite small. Is it going to be jewellery?
And they come in a pair.
30 million pairs of these.
Well, surely like, no. Hang on. Earrings is too vague, surely, for that.
Well, there's 60 million people in the UK. Half of that, so it could be half man, half woman.
Yeah.
Sorry, it could be on a person. Half are black and white, others are yellow and black. What part of the body can you... I've gone down the wrong road there, probably, haven't I? Good luck, Nick.
Thanks.
Right, Nick, what's in the box?
Earrings.
Correct answer is car license plates.
Of
The white and black at the front, and the yellow and black at the back.
yeah, I don't get why license. Oh, it's right at the back in front of a car, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And some of them are very, very valuable. Did you know that earlier this year, the number plate Twister TW15 TER sold for £19,000?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And that's not particularly good.
Yeah, the best one I've ever seen is Oysters, OY57 ERS. And that was on an oyster van. Okay, I'm afraid you're up against it. It's 3-1 to us.
Lewis?
Okay. Lewis, pick a number.
Okay, so you can blame me when we get this one wrong, right? Number 11.
Number 11. Okay. Afraid it's another one of mine.
Sorry.
A lady, a cowboy lie next to a bullet, a dime, and a hook. As a result, someone is delighted but doesn't show it. What are they doing?
Are they playing cards? A lady's a queen and a king. A bullet is an ace. Presumably.
Wow. Would a dime be a 10 then?
And a hook be a jack. As a result, someone's delighted and check. They're playing poker, so they don't want to get showed that they're too excited because they try to get things in. They're playing cards, playing cards, and playing poker. Yeah.
Okay.
Wonder if
Spit it out,
anything
Nick.
else. Yeah, next week. Perhaps they're in a coffin, and they've been buried with things that they meant a lot to them.
I've never heard any of those nicknames.
Cowboy is definitely king. Lady is a queen. Bullets. A dime is I don't really hear of, but that's clearly you should point out it's a 10. They've got a straight, but they've got an ace high straight, a Broadway straight. And a hook is definitely jack.
Could it be a royal flush as well? Could it?
It could be a royal flush.
I like the idea that they're just in a coffin and someone's at the funeral.
All right.
Delighted
Okay.
someone's dead, but they can't show it because they're at a funeral.
Let's go for that. No.
Right. Nick, what's the
They're playing
answer?
poker. They're playing poker.
They're playing poker, yeah.
Nice one.
Well done. Okay, one to you. Another number, please.
All right, number 6.
Number 6. Yeah, you're picking all of mine at the minute, I'm afraid.
Stuff.
Okay. During the American Civil War, it was common for federal troops to carry out illegal liquor trafficking by ferrying peddlers who hid bottles of whiskey about their person. And so, which word was born?
Wow. Okay. So what word could mean hiding whiskey? Or hiding drink, in fact.
Smuggler? No, it wouldn't be smuggler. Smuggler's been around for a long time. It's not Moonraker. That was something different entirely.
Moonlighting.
Bootlegger? Maybe?
Bootlegger. Oh, I like bootlegger, but I'm trying to work out if any particular reason. But we hid it in the boot, possibly. Actually, that sounds quite good. I like that. They could have hidden drink in their boot.
Okay. What other types of whiskey are there? What famous types of whiskey are there?
Malt. I'm not a whiskey drinker. Got friends of mine that are big whiskey drinkers, but I'm not, unfortunately. I like bootlegger just because it sounds like
you put it in your boot.
You put it in your boot.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that, I think.
In 10 seconds time.
All right, Nick, what's your answer?
Bootlegger.
Bootlegging is right.
Yay! Well done.
I had to really keep my lips sealed there, but you got the the right answer. Right.
Oh, it's nice and tight.
Exciting.
Gosh, very exciting.
I think you've got time for one more. Whose turn is it? I'm going to probably go to music as well.
It's my turn.
Of course, so go down. You go quickly.
Okay, well, as my lucky number 13, we'll go with number 8.
Number 8. Okay. This is based on an idea said to me by Ian Weaver.
Right.
But I wrote it because he sort of sent me loads of great trivia questions that weren't really in the right style. But there we are. So this is a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
Despite my slouch, I'm 6'8" tall. You usually call me by the wrong name, but that's not surprising as I'm somewhat undercover. I'm most famous for what wasn't found, and I love you for that. Who am I?
Wow.
Okay. Richard Osman.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. I'm somewhat undercover. So in a bed or as a spy? But it's probably not that. It's probably under a cover.
I love you for that.
There's an I love you virus.
It's not a locket of some kind.
You call me by the wrong name.
Wow.
So that means you call it short or something like that, maybe.
It's long. Or it's long, but you call it short.
Yes. Most I love you. Somewhat undercover, so it's probably a boat because some of it's under the water.
Well, that's 6 inches, 6 foot tall.
Right. Nick, any ideas?
No.
What's most famous for something that wasn't found?
I don't know.
Look, Ness Monster.
What's most famous for something that wasn't found when it was discovered?
Oh, that something was missing.
Yes.
Don't know.
I would never have got that in a million years. Fair enough, though. Fair enough.
Yes.
It's actually Aphrodite, but people call it, and it's half undercover because she wears the cloth on the bottom half.
Yeah.
And she's the goddess of love.
Yep.
Fair enough.
All right. Okay.
Right, we are 4-3, and we're back to your school. This is very exciting. I'm enjoying this a great deal, especially as we've been doing better in it than I was expecting. Actually,
no thanks to me, I'm afraid.
No, that's not a problem. You never know when something might come into your wheelhouse. Oh, Luke's just fallen off a log.
Great. I guess we're back to $1 Million Mind Game then. I guess.
Oh, yes, please.
3-4. It's first to 7 is the winner. Pick a number.
Go on, Lewis.
Dan's lucky number is 13, so let's go with 3.
Hey!
Okay. This was being sent in by Johnny Arnold. Thank you for that.
Hello, Johnny
Here is his question. If ISED makes it tidy and IC makes it natural, what vital piece of you am I?
Oh, crikey.
Okay. So that if you put ISED on it, it makes it tidy. If you put IC on the end, it makes it natural. What word would that be?
I'm trying to words end in it. Scenic, but scenize doesn't really work, does it?
Sanitized? Sanitic?
Sanitized, sanitic.
No. Neatized, organized, organic makes it natural. Organized makes it tidy.
Done.
It's
Well
an organ.
done.
Which part of it is you?
Good question. Like it.
Let's bank that answer and think of other answers, like they say on Million Dollar Gnome game.
Yes.
Atomized, atomic.
Atomic.
I think
Yeah,
so.
there we go. Atomic.
Oh, and it could be an atom as well.
If it's tidy, it makes it blown up, surely.
Atoms are vital pieces of everyone.
True. Right. Organ.
Okay, the answer is organ.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well done.
For all.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Okay, well done.
Sorry, audience, you're just not good enough.
Don't say that yet.
I'm going to call it now. We're going to win. Right, number 12.
Okay, number 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my wife is just trying to pass on me about an apple pie. It's a very bad time to do it.
Hello, David's wife.
Okay. All right. This is another one of mine.
Yep.
Now this one is a speed round.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh dear.
So what happens here is you get 3 quick questions. You have to get 2 of the 3 right.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. And here they are. Which Japanese company is named after the Latin word for sound, has a name meaning 3 diamonds, is an electronics firm that originally made propelling pencils?
Right.
Okay, so I know number 2 is Mitsubishi.
Oh, is
Okay,
it?
we'll go.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to
That would make sense.
companies. Toyota, Hitachi,
Samsung.
Samsung. Is that A?
Samsung is Korean.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, good stuff.
Yes.
Originally made
Nintendo.
Nintendo's. That's not
They-
one of
they-
those.
No. Okay.
Latin word for
sound.
sound.
That'd be Sonic or Sonos or something, wouldn't it? So Sony. That it would be sound.
Sony, yeah.
So we'll go with Sony and
Sony,
Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi. Do you know answer number 3 whilst we're here?
Nintendo. I think Nintendo originally made.
playing cards.
They made playing
Yeah.
cards originally, yeah.
Can't think of any other.
Hold on, what about Panasonic? Are they Japanese?
Oh.
Okay, thumbs up. Give me 3 answers.
Oh, now.
Oh dear, sorry. I've messed it up.
Let's stick with your guess. We have a Sony, Mitsubishi, pass.
Okay, that's good enough. Sharp is the last one.
Makes sense. Well done, everyone.
Panasonic are probably not Japanese, and it would be from the Latin for all sound. But Pan is Greek anyway, so it wouldn't work.
Right,
Okay.
pick a number.
7.
Number 7. This is one of mine. Why are almost all graves in New Orleans above ground?
It's must not do earthquakes.
Well, it could be. New Orleans is right by the sea, and it's something to do with the fact that either it's really boggy ground or flooding. Because actually, yes, in New Orleans, when they had the floods at Katrina, when the levee broke, the city was completely flooded, wouldn't it? So if they put bodies there, they would float back up.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with the marshy ground. I think you might be on something there.
Yes, I think that's
It's below sea level.
Yeah.
Maybe they're heathen.
Perhaps they just really, really like crypts instead of, dug graves. They can't hire any grave diggers, they just ran out.
Maybe
Might
it's
be against the
concentrated
law.
ground or something like that. Yeah.
Ooh. I think the sea level thing would be.
I think that's the answer I'll go with. I think. Then my time runs out, which it just has.
Give me an
Okay.
answer.
Because it's below sea level. I'm trying to remember the explanation now, and the ground is a bit marshy. So if it flooded, it would all just explode.
Okay, the correct answer is because it has a high water table. So I will accept that.
Yeah, thank you. I think that's roughly what we're trying to say.
Yeah,
Better
basically,
words.
they originally put people in graves. Over time, the graves would start to fill up with water, and so wasn't good. So they started to put them above water. Oh gosh, so that's
Wasn't
6.
good. Ooh. Go on, Lewis.
Let's go for number 5 is alive.
Number 5. Okay. One of mine. In Britain and many other countries, which key on a keyboard can be seen directly between F and G?
I mean, it's going to be F sharp, isn't it? It's not a computer keyboard. It's a piano.
Yeah,
That's
Lewis.
good. For the win.
And the reason it's as many other countries is because I happen to know, just to pad this out, in Finland they don't actually use G in terms of music. They use B. No, they don't use B. They use H. Sorry, they don't use G. They use H. Or is that no? They don't use B. They use H. But yeah, it's really weird. In some countries, I suspect they don't use G either. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's Dvorak. There's loads of different keyboard layouts.
Well, yeah, I'm
But,
talking
of
about.
course,
I'm still talking about musical keyboards. In terms of music, they don't use the letter B. They use H.
Oh, so it goes O A H C D E F G.
Yes,
How bizarre!
I know.
But yes.
All right, give me your answer.
F sharp.
Is correct.
Good for that. Well done, Lewis. Spotted that immediately.
So that's a win to you.
Well, still 2 questions.
You did say you did say something might come around in my wheelhouse, and yeah,
Same
it turned out.
question. We're about to do some music, so you can probably finish these last 2 questions off.
All right,
I think actually thrash for the audience. Go on, Lewis.
Me again? All right, number 2. We'll save Dan's lucky 13 for last.
Your last one.
This is sent in by Daniel Hurst. What's in the box? We can be in a train but don't move far. We have bones but no body. We have pips but no core. Don't worry, if you draw blank, the game can still continue.
Dominoes. There's a game called Pigeon Train.
It's dominoes, yeah.
Oh, wow. Well done,
right.
guys.
Mexican Train is a famous domino game. That's what train comes in. All right, let's come with.
Go with Dad's lucky number.
All right, what's in the box? It has 30 billion working parts, and its total storage capacity is 4 terabytes. Its distributed network handles 86 million bits of data per day via electrical signals, synchronized by a data bus that operates at a frequency of 40 hertz. It processes 100,000 pixel images in focus at 25 frames a second in 2 million colors. What is it?
Is it
Well, I've got
something
this,
like-
but I'm going to let you guys debate it first.
It's not a human eye or something like that, is it?
It's
I
close
was
to human.
Brain.
I was going to say brain as well.
Brain.
Yeah.
Ah.
Because I think that 4 terabytes, is that a lot? I can't work it out.
It's
4
quite-
terabytes. No, it's not a lot.
I'd say it's a lot.
It's 4,000 gigabytes.
My biggest storage is 2 gigabytes. Double that. That's a lot of gigabytes.
Not your brain.
Not my brain. That's a backup drive.
I assume so, because the electrical signals would be like just impulses. 40
Yeah.
hertz. Okay, that sounds about right. Something like delta waves or something.
And yeah, 25 frames a second is generally how fast you can see things, which is why film works at 24.
2 million colours. Well, I could see about 1,900,000. But aside from that, I assume, is it the brain or is it the eye?
It's the brain. The eye
It's
doesn't have
the
any
brain.
storage, does it?
Good point.
Is it the brain, David?
It's the brain.
Well done.
Yay.
Well, that was tremendous fun. I enjoyed that a lot. What I might do is edit that together and put it up as a separate video tomorrow, so it's a record of what has just happened.
There we are.
Our 9-4 thrashing.
Good stuff. Well, thank you for
So that was Stogdi Kogda.
Stogdi Kogda. They won't make it, so we will. Industrial Cinematic by Kevin MacLeod.
Indeed, he has done music that also appears on Codebreaker.
Oh, yeah, you saw your credits. Yeah.
Yes, that's
And
why
it
I
has
got the
to be
idea.
attributed.
To be honest,
Kevin MacLeod's music.
Scott wasn't here tonight. Otherwise, we've got all of them in about 10 seconds flat, I suspect. So.
Yeah, I was very glad Scott didn't turn up today.
Oh,
Oh, next time. We should definitely do that again.
the questions must be very hard to write because I've thought about this in the past and I just can't think of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was very pleased how that went actually, because it's really hard not to have ones that just are a complete giveaway.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got. I think it worked out okay. So I think even $1 Million Mind Game, they often got them within the first 10 or 20 seconds, and the rest isn't padding. I was a bit surprised you didn't get the car license plates one.
I
despite
think
my
given
error.
another minute, we might have got there.
Also, if you put
Yeah,
yellow
well-
and black rather than yellow and white, it would be there. I'm going to keep trying to correct it in my
Yeah.
head. Oh, yeah,
There was a rule in the original one which I didn't do because it complicates the thing too much. If you answered immediately, you could bank that minute and take it to a different question.
Yeah.
So you do get 2 minutes on something else.
Oh, yes. Cool.
But yeah, to do that,
In $1 Million Mind Game, I think because the questions had to be up to standards that standards of practice are okay with it. It had to include something factual in each question without flowery language. So that means that you could just know the fact and then, well, that's your question done with, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Which might explain it a little bit. Whereas in Russia, a bit less bothered about that. I suspect. Oh, we're back to estimating things.